What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're talking about Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys, a disaster that is brewing in Dallas the past few days, and what a disaster season this could be for them. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. It does help out the channel a ton, and let's get into the video. So, Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys, it was not a good Sunday. They got blown out by the Lions, and Jerry Jones did not have a popular opinion on his radio show that he does every week with the Dallas media, and this is the clip that's been going around about him with the radio host.
This is not your job. Your job isn't to let me go over all the reasons that I did something and I'm sorry that I did it. That's not your job.
Well, my job is to ask why.
A job, or I'll get somebody else to ask these questions, man.
Jerry, we're trying to figure out why the team is.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding you.
So we all just watched that clip. Jerry Jones says it is not your job to worry about what I did in the off season, the moves that I made. He just kept saying it's not your job, and then he went on to say, "I'll get someone else to do this show." If you ask that type of question, basically is what he said. So it was incredible the way Jerry Jones was treating this host, and it just lets you know how bad Jerry Jones is for the Dallas Cowboys. He's became more of a distraction more than a general manager or a owner. He's a guy that it looks like I don't really understand it. There's nothing else in the NFL like this, and he runs the team. And I respect him because he did win Super Bowls, but, I mean, there's been so much bad media coming out about Jerry Jones, and it never looks good. I think Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys, they have to look and move with a general manager and Jerry Jones get out of the spotlight. That's an important goal that they have to do if they want to return to having success. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys, they've been a wreck since last year, the playoffs, really, and for the past 20, 30 years, whatever, but they got blown out by the Green Bay Packers, and then they got blown out by the Saints in a similar fashion, and then now the Lions. So 3 blowouts. The Lions were going to beat them, but to lose 47-9 is incredibly alarming to that football team. And everyone could see that the Dallas Cowboys aren't a great team. We all know that Dak Prescott has not been what I thought he could be. And I know Dak, we all make fun of him for the postseason, him not being the guy. But I thought Dak could still be a good regular season quarterback, and he hasn't even been that. He's not been good at all. He's been making bad decision after bad decision, and there's no excuse for that. So I think it's fair, Jerry Jones, that the radio host can ask you questions. Why didn't you bring in Derrick Henry? It's not going to be cupcake questions. I don't know why, if he thought that. When your team's not performing well and you had an opportunity to bring in a Derrick Henry, when you don't have a running back, by the way, you brought in Ezekiel Elliott, who he does not have it anymore. Let's be honest. That's the nicest way I'll put it. You get rid of Tony Pollard. This team doesn't even have a running back one anymore. So you don't bring in Derrick Henry, who would cost you about $8 to $6 million. And the Ravens go get him, and look what they're doing right now, the best team in the NFL, in my opinion. You don't go and get him, and now you look stupid. And so the radio host is going to ask you questions like, what was the philosophy in not picking up Derrick Henry or some of the other players that were in free agency? And then he gets mad about it. But it's fair. You're the general manager of the team. If you can't take the heat, then maybe you shouldn't be in that position. It's stupid to me, honestly. I honestly don't think Jerry Jones thinks when he talks or when he speaks, because even with players, I remember CeeDee Lamb. He had a bad quote about CeeDee Lamb about his contract, and it made everything look bad, and then CeeDee Lamb sent out a tweet like, what the hell, basically. It's stupid to me. I really don't understand Jerry Jones. And I hope he takes a back seat to this team, because I'm tired of seeing him in the media, to be honest. Someone really needs to sit him down and tell him to get away from the team. Just be the owner. Do what you're supposed to do. You won Super Bowls a long time ago. Congratulations. The game has passed you on. You don't build a good enough roster to win. And everyone can see that. The Dallas Cowboys haven't even been close to winning a Super Bowl in 20 to 30 years. So there's something wrong, and I think the common thing is you, Jerry Jones. I think you're the problem because you're the one that's stirring stuff up and saying that you're going to fire a radio host. It's just, that's crazy to say. I mean, you're really going to put a guy at risk for his job because he's asking you a question that a lot of people are asking you, probably people that are listening, want to listen and hear what you think. And it's not like you have to answer it completely. You could have gave him just a general answer. Hey, we couldn't do it because of this, that, we're signing CD Lamb. We didn't have the money. Like, stuff like that. And it may make you look bad. People are going to come after you, Jerry. But that's the position that you put yourself in. Just don't see the Cowboys turning it around. They haven't really been active in the trade market of getting guys, and so I don't think they're going to go make a splash at any position, really. So I think we're going to see the same old Dallas Cowboys. And I'm not even a Dallas Cowboy fan. It's just I'm tired of Jerry Jones, I'm going to be honest. But they're in for a bad season, so we'll see what happens. I'm sure they're going to fire the coach and blame it on Mike McCarthy and some on Dak Prescott. And they'll do this thing over again, and Jerry Jones will continue to be very bad. But that'll do it for me. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.